Hello everybody, it's Spider-Am here, and today I wanted to say everything that's wrong with the Arkham games. Thank you for Clown Puncher 139 and all the other YouTubers who originally acquired this idea and posted the videos. Thank you for your inspiration, and thank you guys for observing this video, and let's get into it. Guys, we're going to complete this in chronological order. So we're going to go off with Batman Arkham Origins. One of the things that is bad about it, that what I've heard and what I've experienced, is the revealment of Black Mask being Joker. That's just like, it's such an irrelevant thing. It's like extremely prominent, but you need, like, they could have just kept Black Mask because Joker's in every single one, and I know there needs to be like an introduction, as what other YouTubers I've heard say, but they could have kept Black Mask as what it is, because it's only been 2 other appearances of Black Mask in the Arkham series besides the biographies you obtain in like Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight. It's been in Arkham City at the beginning of the game when you encounter him in Arkham City, and the second time in Robin's DLC campaign, or like any of the campaigns that involve Black Mask. So I just wanted to say that because it's kind of redundant and revolting to have such a boring revealment that just seems disheveled, when you could have just had something way more entertaining that fans would have liked, especially since Black Mask isn't as notorious as what other Batman villains are. So thank you guys for listening. Let's get back into it. We're going on to Arkham Asylum. One thing that I don't like about Arkham Asylum is that it feels confined to a point where there's not a lot of enemies like that are complex. There's only like the Lunatics and Joker's gang. It would have been cooler to encounter more like adversaries. Like, let's say, you know that part where Poison Ivy has corrupts those security guards. It would have been cool if when she had the Titan, she affected more of those security guards who are alive in their buildings, and Batman would have to carefully take them out so he wouldn't severely injure them. Personally, one thing I don't like about Arkham City is how the side missions are. I like some of the side missions, but some of them, like the conclusion is really like generic. Like with Deadshots, it's cool finding out how like where he killed all his victims, and how he utilized, how he showed evidence, and how Batman has to trace that. But just the way of how you fight Deadshot, and it's anticlimactic compared to Origins, because it's like you just hide in the grates, and he's like essentially blind to where you are, so you just execute a simple takedown. And then there's also like conclusions that are really good, so it's kind of polarizing at the same time. Like, I like how Batman knew that Bane was going to betray him, but then Batman locked him up in the cage. So thank you for listening, and let's go on to the 4th and final one, the conclusion. Let's get it. Now we're moving on to Arkham Knight. The one thing I don't like about Arkham Knight is how much you use the Batmobile. There's an excessive amount of usage of the Batmobile, and I know other people will agree with me. I love the Batmobile. I love how it works. I feel like if they eradicated maybe like 10%, because I'm pretty sure there's like 20 to 30 of like Batmobile sections, and I feel like if they just minimized that and maybe added like 10 or 15, and they evened it with like Cobra tanks and then like battles against the other tanks, it would have been a much more efficient and effective strategy to implement. And it's kind of repetitive, because even when you think that a mission's just going to be Predator and then you interrogate someone, it's just like it requires the Batmobile to complete a specific thing, so you have to complete all these puzzles, and it's just not entertaining. So thank you for observing my video. I hope you have a great day, great afternoon, and great night. May God bless you, and peace.